For every 4 lines, 2 lines are if error equals nil, then do something. And I'm like, okay, great. This might be like something specific to this project. Then I go to another project. Like I've actually worked with a company that had a Go code base, and I dwelled in it, and it also had this pattern. I'm like, I'm basically seeing this if error equals nil everywhere in my code, and I don't know what to do with it. So is this normal, Johnny? Tell me.
Well, let's Ian. Why don't you get us started? Because I have thoughts and opinions.
I think not only is it normal, and it can be jarring at first because, like you said, it does occupy a lot of space. But it's also kind of my favorite part, so it's hard to not like it. I don't know, but yes, it's completely normal and expected, and at least the if error equals nil part, what you do after that kind of changes. But yeah, I think you're always gonna see that. There's been so many proposals to try to change that, and all of them have gotten shot down, and I like that they have all gotten shot down.
I feel like it's a personality of the Golang programming language thing for now.
Yes, but not because the creators of the language wanted to be anti, right? It was I think I can't remember the name of the paper, but there was a paper once upon a time that I read, and then I immediately sort of understood why the creators of the language sort of chose to go that route. The paper talked about sort of a explicit handling of error values, right, as opposed to sort of some languages where you're going to see some exception handling, right? So you can see a try, a catch, finally, or something like that, right? And then basically just bubbling up the error all the way up the stack, right? And hopefully something will catch it and handle it and do something with it, right? So the Go doesn't have exception handling, right? Go has error handling, and the error values, right, need to be treated sort of and handled sort of right then and there when they happen, right? There's no the traditional approach of the try, catch, and finally, and sort of that style, right, of handling exceptions is not present, right? So when you see the typical sort of multi-value return where the last values type, right, is satisfies the error interface, right? That's basically the idiom, right, within the Go community. Basically indicates that okay, you're gonna make some sort of function call, right? And if something goes wrong, if there's a possibility of something going wrong within that function call, expect that if you say you're returning 2 values, right? Maybe the first value is what you really want, so should everything go well, and then the second one, right, is something that satisfies the error interface. You should check to see if something went wrong, right, and decide what you're gonna do rather than there. Maybe in some cases, maybe you want to call a different function, and maybe you want to retry, right? Maybe you want to log something out or capture some sort of metrics. Maybe you've got some open telemetry tracing in there. Maybe you want to send a trace somewhere. However you want to handle that error, right? Sort of the idiom is to sort of handle your error right then and there, as opposed to sort of allowing it to bubble up the stack and hopefully something handles it.